Now, 1 in 2 of us will be affected by cancer. We'll either have cancer or we'll know someone who has cancer. And, equally, we will see people survive their first cancer and go on and get their second cancer or even their third cancer. So it's everywhere. And therefore, it has to be everyone's business.
Cancer affects not just the patient, it's the carers and everybody else that's around and in that support network as well.
Cancer is for living. You live with cancer. You make your life. Because someone is positive, someone is negative, so we don't get the same thing. But then to improve it, we all need to talk, and this is what we're here for.
So I think there's no doubt about it that between screening and guidelines for health professionals and also social media campaigns, we are making people present earlier. We are seeing people hopefully with earlier stage cancer, and treatments have advanced a lot. So we're managing cancers, more people are surviving their cancer.
I think we're massively developing and learning all the time. And I think within our communities and speaking with other people and other families, I'd like to think we're all becoming a little bit more aware and sensitive to the subject. And here we massively talk about how we need to improve the environment and to work on support systems for patients and families and the whole ripple that's affected by cancer.
It's important to get across to people. Cancer doesn't need to be a taboo subject. You've got to speak about it. Especially, I'm from ethnic background, and it's very taboo. It's not spoken of. That word's just like really, really hush hush. But we need to talk about it. We need to shout it from the rooftops because people now live with cancer. It's not a death sentence anymore. Treatment's come on a long way, so we're here to try and make a difference.
It's not just about healthcare, because we know that, nearly half of cancers could be prevented if we changed our lifestyle. If you want to try and put yourself as having a better chance of not being affected by cancer, then you need to understand the lifestyle changes that you can make.
A lot of people live with cancer now, where there's a lot of other illnesses that are terminal, that we don't have that same scariness. There definitely needs to be some more conversations, because we're good at doing the conversations after, like talking to us children, getting books explaining. But my children were spoken to about cancer after it had happened. Had they have probably had a more broad insight to cancer as a whole, it might not have been such a scary thing for them as well.
How can we educate young people so actually it's not a scary word that's whispered? Like, we've already been whispering, like I went out with the cancer friends yesterday, like, no, sadly it's going to be a fact of life for the 1 and 2 of us, and young people are affected, so what route are you going to take?
We need to get youngsters to talk about it. Everybody, say you hear the word cancer, that's it, you think your life's finished. We need education out there, we really do.
My ambition would be to see that anybody living within South Yorkshire and Bassetlaw makes an informed decision about whether they access healthcare and how they access that healthcare. And if they're unfortunate enough to get cancer, that it doesn't matter where they live within our area, they get the same approach, the same quality treatment. But then also to think that these people are supported to be properly rehabilitated back to a normal life that has true quality within it. And that ultimately we see less people dying of cancer.
And it's hard. And I like I said to my children, if you ever get diagnosed with cancer, live like I do. Live it. Because at the end of the day, we're here for a reason.